who everyone called JJ. Charles loved him. He described JJ as the thing he was most proud of in his life. To the outside world, Lori looked like a woman who kept starting over. To the people closest to her, something else was happening, something slower and harder to name. Around 2018, Lori discovered the work of a man named Chad Daybell. He was a self-published author from Idaho who wrote religious novels about prophecy, end-time survival, and the gathering of the righteous before Christ's return. He gave lectures at conferences. He had a following. He had a wife of nearly 30 years named Tammy and 5 children. Lori began attending his talks. She told friends he was extraordinary. She told friends she recognized him spiritually, that they had known each other for eternities, that they had met in past lives on other planets. She became what one friend described as a superfan, then something more than that. By 2019, Chad and Lori were communicating on burner phones. They had developed, together, a private theology. In their system, every person in their lives could be rated as either light or dark. Light meant aligned with their mission. Dark meant possessed by an evil spirit, a zombie in human form. Someone who no longer deserved the protections afforded to the living. It was not metaphor. They used the words literally. And the list of people they labeled dark kept growing. Charles Vallow was labeled dark. Tammy Daybell was labeled dark. And then, prosecutors would later prove Lori's own children were labeled dark. Charles Vallow knew his marriage was in trouble. In early 2019, he called police, and on body camera footage, he told officers that his wife had looked at him and said, and these are his words recorded by law enforcement, "You are not Charles. I do not know who you are or what you did with Charles, but I can murder you now with my powers." He told police he was afraid. He filed for divorce. He changed the beneficiary on his $1 million life insurance policy from Lori to his sister. Then, in a moment that would define the rest of the case, he dropped the divorce proceedings and went back. On July 11, 2019, Charles Vallow drove to Lori's home in Chandler, Arizona, to pick up JJ. Lori had left the house with the children just before he arrived.